anything about Toronto's offense? Like, hey, we can swing the bats too, by the way. I'll tell you what, I feel like they're showing the world, hey, we've got an offense, but we can go about it in a multitude of ways. We can do it on the base pass. We can do it. We can do it moving guys around, creating offense if we need to. We can also hit the long ball. So they're not that beer league softball team up north that they have in Canada, but they can swing the bat just as well as anybody in the game, and they're showing you right now. They're not that beer league softball team they have up there in Canada, he says. Just to remind Dallas Braden that the Toronto Blue Jays are 1.5 out of the AL East, and we just swept the mighty New York Yankees. David Price goes against the Yankees on Friday. They've made up 6.5 games in 13 days, and they're 3.5 out of the second wild card, with the first wild card in hand half a game over the Angels. This team leads in run differential. They lead in runs and home runs. This isn't a beer league softball team. Blue Jays are the talk of the baseball world, especially on ESPN. Every broadcast, every overnight, they keep mentioning the Toronto Blue Jays. They can't get enough of the Blue Jays right now. If you said something like that, would you not stand by it? If you ran your salty mouth, would you not stand there and go, you know what, I said what I said and I mean what I said? Dallas Braden, clearly some producer in his ear is like, listen, that's probably not the best thing to say, but the best team in baseball right now. I don't want to say sorry or cover your tracks, something. So we tried. I affectionately refer to them as a beer league softball team or a beer league softball lineup because you've got guys 1 through 4 that can just roll out there and hit a home run. You know, it's almost like they don't even have to try. They just have a lineup chock full of those guys. Beer league softball, you might have 1 or 2. These guys, almost 1 through 9. Yeah, okay. When you home run here. Okay, all right. Did a backtrack. Whatever, he was just having fun. Man, if we had Troy Tulowitzki, you say it, right? Yeah. You don't go back and go, oh, sorry about that, I didn't mean to, I just totally apologize. If you're going to say something, you say it and you mean it. Or think about it before you say it. You don't call the best team in baseball a beer league softball team up there in Canada. And it is not, we're not in Nunavut. Where is that anyway? This is Alberta. 6:52. Anyway, thought it was disrespectful is what I did. Oh, come on. He disrespected a country. He disrespected the best team. The Toronto Blue Jays, are they not the best team in baseball at the moment? Winners of their last 8, 11 of 12, mashing people along the way. The best left-hander in the game. The best third baseman, shortstop in the game, best left field in the game. Maybe the best right field in the game. Best 1 through 5 in baseball. Beer league softball? Come on. I've played beer league softball. George plays it twice a week. Tomorrow night, I got another game. Okay, good. And I'd love to have Donaldson and Tulo in the lineup. I'd be totally cool with that. Anyway, 6:53. Johnny's here. Oh. What do you have for us?
Just a couple of stats, and then I guess I'm gonna give a guess and project how many fans there will be tonight at the Rogers Center.
By the way, after a game, what Johnny usually does is give me, the stats from yesterday's game, and he came in here, he was 40 points off when he gave me Troy Tulowitzki's batting average the other day, by the way. Which is hard to do because you just printed off ESPN or whatever. 40 points. 40 points. He's at 250. I'm like, it's 293. What a stupid idiot. So I had to correct you, didn't I?
Well, I was using...
Didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Thank you. Go ahead. What website were... No, I'm interested. What website were you using?
I was using ESPN, but ESPN resets Tulowitzki's stats because now he's in the American League. And Dean wanted me to use the MLB.com because they use the season stats and include the National and the American League stats.
Makes sense. Fair. Go ahead. Okay. Valid explanation.
So baseballprospects.com at the beginning of the season.
That's why I didn't want him to explain it.
Baseballprospects.com at the beginning of the season, after a simulation of, I believe it's 1,000 times, the Blue Jays were expected to go 87-74, and they were expected to win the division. They were 34% chance to win the division, and now they're expected, since this current streak, they're expected to make the playoffs 82%.
Oh.
What the hell are you talking about?
Simulation, 1,000 before the big trades. They did a season, 1,000 having to simulate to win 87 and whatever he said.
87 and
Yeah.
74.
Right. And now because they made all these trades, 82% chance of winning the division.
And
through simulation.
And they have a 47.1% chance to win the World Series.
Oh. Boom.
Okay, that's good. What about tonight's attendance? Because everybody was kind of disappointed with last week against Minnesota, and you've been studying the seating chart. What's happening?
So from what I've noticed from the seating chart is the Rogers Center is not sold out, but it's going to be fairly hard to get seats down anywhere in between the first base and the third base line behind the plate. Everything is just about sold out. So I'm thinking there's going to be around 31,000 people there tonight.
Wow, just like a jelly bean. There's a giant this number from.
Well, when you go on Ticketmaster.ca or you go on the Blue Jays website and you click on today's game for the tickets, they have little blue dots for seats that are available, and then they have.
You counted them. You counted because it seats like 47,000. So you counted.
No, I haven't.
16,000 empty seats.
There's gray seats, and there's at least 75% gray seats.
We know Johnny thinks 31,000 for the attendance tonight. Price is Right rules. You can't go over, but you're saying 31,000.
See how he does.
See how he does. I'm interested now. Tomorrow 36,000. I'm gonna say 28.
I like George's guess. I go 29.
Oh, if you were to say 21, I was gonna run over there and punch you in the face because that's what I do with the Price is Right. Got it. $100, 101. Now I'm gonna fight you.
Is there anything more annoying?
Oh, I know.
Than the person in the fourth chair in the Price is Right who doesn't go $1 over someone or $4.
Oh my God, I do.
Use the power of the fourth spot. Anyway,
$1. I've seen it $1, $2. That's it. I'm fighting. Going to jail because the Price is Right.
Really mean it. Hang on, Michael Grains will join us coming up next. We got some Stroman news as your Blue Jays get ready to take on Brett Laurie and those Oakland A's. We'll get to it all next. Sportsnet 590 The Fan.
Hi, I'm Ryan Scooter from 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
I'm glad you're here. I've been wanting to get rid of this sleeper sofa for years.
We're here to make it disappear.